auto assignment rules and how they apply to make-to-order products. So if you have sales orders coming in from your e-commerce integration and you want to apply auto assignment rules for any items that you pushed as a make-to-order, it might not be uncommon that you don't update the manufacturing order in time prior to the fulfillment that might have been done on your e-commerce solution. So what I've done in this case is, let's say I have a make-to-order product, and as you might already know from previous videos, a make-to-order product is a product that you don't carry stock for. So when you're looking at your sales orders, the sales item availability will always say it's not available. So what's important for you is if you have the ingredients in stock. So if you take an item, so in our case, we have the 1 kilogram coffee packages for 5 units, and we're going to make, let's say, a special order for this customer, we can choose the make to order option. And so this will push the sales order directly into the manufacturing queue, and then it will be directly linked to the sales order. So on the make queue, you'll see that here at the bottom, there is 1029-1 for the 5 pieces that we pushed into production. Now, the ingredients are available in stock, so this makes it really easy to explain, because when we're looking at the actual manufacturing order and what's inside of it, you'll see here that we're going to consume these green coffee beans. The logic is always the same, but the way it works with the workflow is a little bit different compared to what I've already showed you. Now, the batch number, as I mentioned earlier, has to be created in order for the manufacturing order to close. But for make-to-order use case, it's not always so straightforward, especially if you have a linked manufacturing order to a sales order that gets auto-fulfilled through your integration. So what happens in this case? I'll try my best to explain. For the linked manufacturing order here that we can see, it's going to use the green coffee beans. Now, normally when I mark this as completed, it'll say from which materials did you take, which material batches did you take? So I have to assign the batches which were consumed, and then before I close it out, assign the batch number to the production order. But if I told you it's an automatic process in the make-to-order workflow, then you might be asking, well, how does it work from the manufacturing standpoint when it's linked to sales? So currently for our green bean coffee, we do have the batches available for those materials. And the ones that will expire first in the case of green beans is the beans 3 batch, which we have 6 kilograms of, because remember, these are already expired. That's why they're red. We won't consume those materials from these two, but we will from here. And that particular manufacturing order needs to consume 5 kilograms, I believe, of that particular green bean. Let me just double check to make sure that's right. So yeah, we'll consume 5 kilograms of the green beans. So, okay, let's go ahead and fulfill it on the Shopify side. So somebody doesn't update the manufacturing order from Katana side, but instead they fulfill the items on the Shopify side. What happens? We fulfill all of them. The sales order gets completed. What happens to the linked manufacturing order? Does it get completed as well? We'll see. So when looking at the sales order list, it is currently closed, but if I look on the done screen for order 1029, then it's showing something down here, and it's showing 5 pieces. Well, what could that possibly be? What it's actually doing is it's copying the sales order number to the manufacturing batch number. So let's go ahead and look at the completed manufacturing order, which will be located here, and see that what has happened inside of it. So it has actually given the sales order number as the batch number for the product that was sent out to the customer. And also down here below, it took from the beans 3 batch, which was exactly what I mentioned just a moment before. So the auto assignment rules through a make to order use case basically are saying that when you make a batch number, it's for a make to order, like a true make to order. It's pretty much guaranteed that whatever the sales order number is will be more or less what the batch number is. Now, of course, you should probably add some additional information to that batch number if necessary, but at its core, the sales order number is very much linked to the make to order on the manufacturing side. But more importantly, you can see what are the batch numbers associated with the production of that make to order. And then this is where that information comes into play. Now, there are some more complicated use cases in Katana where you might have a make to order scenario, and then you'll have your product that's being made, and then you're using subassembly workflow. So Katana has an automated subassembly workflow that allows you to create multiple manufacturing orders if you have a multi-step build. So if there is a multi-step build that's actually supporting a particular make to order, then the auto assignment rules will apply to all of the manufacturing orders that are helping build to the make to order. So in the case that multiple manufacturing orders do close through that process, then the auto assignments will take place at the time of completion of the sales order on the fulfilled side for e-commerce. So anyway, I hope that gives like a really solid overview of auto assignments, how they work for both make to stock as well as make to order, and what is the logic related to batches when auto assignment is a key part of your workflow.